So we just planted the first of our 260 tomatoes, and they're grown in these root pouches, grow bags from Root Pouch, and they are made from water bottles, recycled water bottles, so they last forever, which is a really cool thing. And it's on a system that we've created that does not need me here to water them. It is all self-watering. All I got to do is just turn on the water, and the plants and the soil, they water them themselves. So I'll just show you how we do that. So what we've got here, this is just a food grade lid for a 5-gallon pail. I've cut a hole in it, and I've put in, this is called a net cup, and it's used in hydroponics for growing things. What we use it here is kind of like the wick. So we have a trough of water here. Trough of water. This net cup sits in the water, wicking the water. This is all wet. Then we put the root pouch right on the lid, and it will wick water up if it is dry up here. If we get a really hot windy day, it will pull up water quite a bit. If we get ever got rain, then it won't pull it up, because it's just a natural siphoning cycle that goes on. So as long as there's water in this trough, the soil will get saturated. It will get wet if there's water in this trough. And how we do keep the water in this trough is at the beginning of each row here, there is a float valve. So when the water is down, we'll pretend like if it's really low, water goes in, and then as the water fills up the trough, the floats on the water and shuts off the water. So all during the day, it's going up and down as it needs to. As the plants in the soil are wicking up the water, it's lowering the water level, and it waters by itself. So that's really cool. So everything is at waist level. So we're up off the ground. Everything's at waist level. So when we plant, if we have to weed, when we have to prune out the suckers on the tomatoes here, like here's a sucker right there, prune that out. Then everything's at a nice level, and there's no back-breaking work. When these guys get tall, we have 2 sets of wires here, one here, and we just use this binder twine, and we tie up the tomatoes so they have a place to climb. And everything is so accessible, so easy to water. All I got to do is just turn on the water, walk away, and these guys were always watered. So that's a huge benefit, and it's a great way to grow your tomatoes.